Where is the staircase that this area actually uses? Is it this one? Huh. It really is this staircase. I can't reuse that, though. I think I might just leave this as it is.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
Please, okay, good. I was like, please tell me that's not the one where I'm pushing my objective here. I'm gonna be sad if that's the case. Yeah, then after a certain point with the whole adulthood thing, you just kind of, yeah, you either fall into being a parent, or you just decide, nah, never mind, I don't want one. And then, and being adults is just kind of like, man, I have... What do I do with myself? And then you retire, and then you're like, man, what do I do with myself?
The heat at a criminal
I'm kind of
network
afraid of the
has
idea of that.
attracted the forces of justice.
I don't know if I'd retire. I'd probably just write. Just be the next G.R.R. Martin. Make some kind of mega blockbuster hit and disappoint the world. Be interesting. Let's see. Are there drawbacks or penalties besides time for a region going into lockdown? No drawbacks or penalties. There's nothing. Which is really convenient. Kind of. I mean, it means I can be almost ultra apathetic to everything going on.
A criminal network has too much heat
I have
and
to
has
do
locked
science
down.
to do it. Man, what do I do? I've done everything. I think we're doing criminal networks level 4, which is actually really worthwhile. I guess I've got more money than sense. And a lot of spare power, so let's go back to the basement and make generator room actually something worth something. 'Cause yeah, if I never have to think about power ever again, I will be a happy boy. That ain't gonna fit. I mean, I guess if I got rid of this.
The heat at a criminal
let's just sell
network
this.
has attracted the forces of justice.
Room type, rock. Okay. This might honestly destroy my entire setup. For like a while. We'll see how it goes. Big generators. Let's get these chunkies down. Okay. If I do something like this... Yeah, here we go. Not the most space-efficient setup ever, but these are ginormous. I don't think I'd actually be able to utilize this space for, honestly, anything else. Why can't I do that? I can do this. I'm gonna move all of these down to the end. So I can at least fit... It really does not like this spot. Why? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I can just put that there. Perfect. That's gonna cost me most of my money. But now we're out of power. Meh.
You've run out of power. Build
Oh,
more
you're right. It would be
generators.
fully blocking that corner generator.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
That's okay. That's all I need.
Research has been paused.
Now we just wait for them to deliver the generators. I guess the other thing is we should probably fill out the vault so I can actually fit all of this stuff. Well, at least we didn't hit the money limit by selling everything first. Negative 435 power.
Too much heat
It bad.
and has locked down.
It bad. Okay. Yeah, each of these... We only need 10 of these generators to get back up to positive power. And, like, it's not like turning off the power actually wrecks my base in the slightest. It's not like RimWorld where everything starts to rot and you're like, oh shit. Or if, like, you get attacked and your power's out and you're like, oh no, how do I... None of my things work. This is a game where it's just like, oh yeah, the power's out, whatever, who cares?
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces
Oh
of justice.
no, the heat. Whatever will I do? And they shiny. And other benefit, they are perfectly symmetrical structures, so I don't have to worry about rotation. Not that it matters. But now it seems way too bright. Yeah, they shiny. They take the reflection from that giant light source in the sky, question mark. Okay, badass gold room time. Yeah. We'll work on it slowly. The only reason why I'm a little iffy on it is because we need money for the next research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we're done with this research, then we're going to start the plot research. Then... Ugh, that's a lot of money. Then we're going to work on the giant gold room that might extend into this hallway if I absolutely need it to. I love my security guards that are just walking this hall for some reason. Not that it matters, though. It's like, nothing happens in this game. Like, I could have thrown it on a harder difficulty and I probably would have just gotten insta-gibbed by something. I guess we should probably actually start accruing some cash here. Let's just hyper boost
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Our passive income. I guess this is the other thing to hyper boost the passive
Your
income.
scientists have discovered something.
I forgot. I can upgrade criminal networks. Never mind, I can't do that. I don't have the minion type. Well, that certainly makes this decision process a lot easier. Let us just sacrifice many of our people in order to make extreme amounts of wealth. Oh, she's there. Actually, you know what? I don't give a dang about this lady. She's not scaring the slightest. I'm out of intel. Never mind. Why is intel capped at 100? I don't get it. One way or another, this should make me boatloads. Let's see. Well, we're definitely climbing the money train back. And yeah, we'll make the vaults as soon as we start that research. I really want to beat this game, but boy, it does not want to be beaten. I think I might have to just sink some time into it tomorrow too, and just be done with it. Because it's not one of those where it's like I hate this game, but it's just like every day that I put into playing this, I sit there being like, man, they really want to pace everything out, so you're here for a while.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
So now that we've done that,
begun.
I can go back to this. You know, it's interesting. Back when I was playing Dungeons 3, I kind of had that mental, that question of like, why over the course of this game can't you just keep your base with you at all times? I think this game is actually the very concrete evidence why in Dungeons 3 they actually reset your base on a mission-to-mission basis. Because ultimately, while this like giant base is really cool, there's not enough really to do in it. And so in Dungeons 3 you had the repetition of every single mission. You start over, you build a new base, Maybe a couple of new foibles to, like, deal with down below. But otherwise, you know, it's kind of rinse repeat in a much shorter, faster sense. This is what would happen if you had very similar mechanics, but you got to keep the whole thing forever, effectively, without a whole lot of, like, resets or reasons to change, apart from maybe wanting to do, like, a mega redesign for the sake of vanity. I don't necessarily know which I like better. I think ultimately, I like the idea of this. Having my base, you know, I'm much more connected to what's going on with it. Because in Dungeons 3, I was definitely a little bit more like, just slap it around. I don't really care. Oh, I do have enough space. I thought there were only 3 spaces here. I was not fully paying attention. There we go. At some point, a thief will come this way, and they will have a very bad day. Maybe. I don't know. We might want to piss off Symmetry just to say that we did. You know, I realized there is actually a higher tier gold rack than this. Oh well, I'm already committed. I'm already halfway done, so... You know what? When we get that better gold rack, we'll just come back and redo everything. Okay. So glad that misplacing things is not nearly as much of a time waster. That part is huge. More games need an undo button. Still wish there was a click and drag, though. That would be lovely. Curious how much gold this is going to be able to hold. Tons. I got to imagine. You're going to be bankrupt for a long time as a result of this. That's okay, we're about to go into a new story segment. At which point, I won't need... Well, I might need money, but I'm probably going to have other tasks to do to distract me while I wait. Being bankrupt is really only a problem when you're waiting for an objective to finish, because almost always, it's you need more money to fill it out. Okay. And then I'm going to... Oops. Then I'm going to add some rock. Just for the sake of it. Look at that. Oh, that's a giant vault. Don't forget the fire extinguishers. Oh, yeah. Let's see. That seems reasonable. Let's go over here to Power Town and actually do the same thing. I guess I got a couple. I can get some more up in here. It cost me almost nothing to just go bananas with these. There we go. $36,000 purely on fire extinguishers. That seems reasonable. That corner is super convenient now. Yup. Look at him go. Now here's the question. Am I actually going to go bankrupt because of this? Or is my ridiculous income actually just going to keep me above?
A scheme has succeeded.
I don't fully know. Like, I'm feeling kind of high and dryish. And also we can absolutely send people out on missions just to retrieve cash. Let's see what else we got. I'll just do the quick missions. Okay, now we're starting to lose money. Now that they're actually putting things down. Yeah. I mean, realistically, no matter what, I'm not actually going to run out of money here, per se. Okay, the other thing is, we should come back here. I feel like there's at least a console or two. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's redesign this room a little bit. Okay. If I put that there, that should give me enough space. I've got 3 security consoles. What are these? Ooh, pistol racks, stun gun racks. I think that'll do. Okay. It's not like we've actually gotten attacked by investigators in a while, I think. I actually have no idea. So how's the vault going? Slowly. I think the main saving grace here for keeping my wallet healthy is the fact that it takes my dudes so long to get anywhere that there's a very real possibility they won't be able to drain me dry, I guess. Ah, I didn't pee quite fast enough. Oh well. Won't be enough to have the parts of Havoc in hand. You'll need to know how to use them. Have your scientists study the schematics. Go to the you have on hand so your installation can go smoothly. Cool. Done. Now what? Dig an entrance to the middle level of the cavern. Oh. Here? No. Here? Ah. I knew this was going to open up eventually. I was really wondering about it. Can we not? Confusing. Well, that's like almost no cost to me. How goes world domination? Fairly well. Very slow. That's the biggest issue that I'm running into. That said, my lair is becoming a bit of a beast. Holy shit, they're actually already like halfway done. I was not expecting to be this far ahead, but here we are. Let's see what else we got. Anything that makes me boatloads of money. Ideally, slowly. Money fast doesn't really help me nearly as much as money slow. Especially because money slow is usually the better payout. It's just not the most useful if I'm sticking around for too long. Wander is the world's economy at this point. I am the world's bank. There's a comic I was reading. Oh, was it? Was it The Watchmen, actually, that was talking about it? How supervillains had effectively disappeared because it wasn't worth it to be criminal anymore. And so what they ended up doing was they just went legit and became and you know, just became Amazon, for example. Missed a little gold there. I did. I wasn't really sure how to get to it. I guess I'll just dig this out for the hell of it. I don't actually think that's going to make me some money. So you need more techs. I got 30. I don't know if I need more techs. Like, 10% of my population in this layer are techs. What I need to do is actually consolidate so that they're repairing less junk. Because I've got I've got a secondary bank vault in here that I'm not using. And I've got these power rooms that I'm really not using. Where's that staircase in? Oh, right.
You're running out of gold.
I'm just gonna dig that out. Yeah, there's so many of these areas that are being maintained, but ultimately they're just kind of big empty spaces with not a whole lot of useful bits in them. So I want to get rid of this, and I want to get rid of this because they're functionally redundant. Same thing with these. Because I can have... Oh, there we go.
Our heist team has sent the next part of Havoc. The heist was a success.
Good, good. Tell me of the casualties.
No casualties, General. The team got in and out without alerting Saber at all, and are in hiding.
Too bad if they did this without killing. I did not train them enough. Maybe I should kill one as lesson. Well, it can wait until they build me my war machine.
Oh. My favorite part. Oh no, Atomic Olga. Whatever will she do? Oh look.
A scheme
Smash
has
Lady.
succeeded.
Whatever will I do if she susses me out and realizes what my plans are? How will I ever be able to stop them from attacking me? Like, I know on harder modes you actually would have to care about this stuff, but like, admittedly, because I'm playing on a very easy difficulty, this isn't much of a threat to me, but it's also one of those that, like, even if I was playing on a harder difficulty, all I'd have to do is just not do that in front of them. That's about it. But yeah, there's another level to the, to Havoc. Which, like, it's badass
A
looking.
scheme has succeeded.
And so I think, oh god, are we gonna have to like justify enough plot to get me up to Havoc level 3? Where am I on this story? Is there a way I can check?
I will carry out my mission.
I mean, they don't have any hidden ones. Huh.
A scheme has succeeded.
I don't think that's a tech thing. I think we got sabotaged. I hear the laughter. I don't see them.
If I have endured worth,
That said- Wow, that was fast. You know, I was really wondering about this trap corridor and if I was ever going to make the most of it. And the thing is, these enemies just show up right in the middle of my corridor
Not enough
where
gold
all
to
of my
complete
dudes
this
are walking.
construction.
So it's not so much that I need a trap corridor to repel people, it's so much they just enter through the highest volume section of the base, so they just get clobbered immediately.
A scheme has succeeded.
It'll take more than a few minions to be the end of Wrecking Bola.
I just... You're saying? Okay. How am I doing money-wise? I'm doing okay money-wise. Go back to minions. Let's get
Not
them
enough gold to complete
the heavy
this
staff rack.
construction.
We're just gonna go gun. I don't need to capture people anymore for the most part.
Research has begun.
Okay, stats. How can I tell how close I am to beating this game? Oh, that's cool. You can see threat levels. Not that it matters. Oh, campaign... oh! 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 What?
Research has been paused.
No!
Research has resumed.
Hey! Wait, 85% of story missions are undone? Oh, you mean side missions are undone? Yeah. Make your goddamn games shorter and just put me into sandbox mode after a certain point. Like, cripes. No, I don't think we're finishing this game tonight. I'm suddenly having an existential crisis on whether or not I'm going to be able to finish this game ever. Like, that's a lot. And I haven't even been doing it. Like, my lair is almost done from a somewhat functional level. So much content, too much content. But is it content? Like, is any of this, like, half of this stuff that I'm doing in this game is I'm just waiting. I wasn't gonna cheat engine the speed, but so much of it isn't even, like, speed necessarily. Like, I'm honestly not sure what is more padded, this or World of Warcraft at this point. Yeah, that's why there's an access point for the big hole with a super weapon on every level. I feel like if I watched the first episode of this and skipped to now, you didn't miss much, just more of the same. Yeah. But you've probably noticed I haven't done any of the side content because ultimately, you know, apart from like a couple of sort of cutscenes and, you know, the ability to have a henchman wandering around my base, there's not really a whole lot of immediate, like, motivation to do half of them. It's not like they're particularly or incredibly well written. Alright, this is... Here. We'll do this one. I'm gonna keep trying to get Doomsday fuel. But it's like... Okay. I have only beaten it with Max. Let's see. Are you... How long did it take you? This has been made into an idle clicker kind of game. It took you 40 hours. How long have I been playing this for? I'm at 20. Yeah, I am at the halfway point. Does it get more interesting than this, ever? Because, like, I like this game as a... kind of just load it up and play it for a while.
A criminal network
But
has
I'm not
too much
particularly
heat and has
engaged,
locked down.
especially now that I've effectively got everything. Like, if this game had a tech tree that was, like, 100 texts deep on every page with all sorts of minutia to go through, that could justify the length. But, like, I spent all of last session just trying to get up to tech level 3. Alright. Prevent war on the world stage, but why? What does it do? What is any of this anything? I think you're supposed to go through the side quest, but like... what does it get me? What does it do? None of it does anything. It's all just... I can't keep doing this, where every single time I load this game up, I have like an existential crisis. Where I'm faced with... just this feeling of like... it's like I'm staring at a cliff. And I'm like, oh man, if I just put in another like 5 hours, I might reach the top. And I get to the top and I look and I'm like, oh, that was the small cliff. Here's the next cliff. And after a certain point, man, it's just like, how many cliffs do you have to climb before you're like, I've seen enough, let's go back down, let's go home.